Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team making the watch list video for Tuesday, February 13th. Funny story, I actually made a watch list video for Monday going through everything, which was showing that in the end there was going to be no watch list because the market was super volatile, everything was kind of garbage. But I actually made a video going through the whole process showing you why, and then realized when I went to produce the video, it was on mute, so it muted me the whole time. So this time I'm staring at my controller on my headset, making sure it doesn't mute me. But anyways, there was no watch list for today from this weekend because obviously this candle right here is what threw everything off. You know, it is a green hammer, but there is still lots of indecision right off of a 200 SMA. So it could, you know, and you can see the technicals are still very bearish. So it could go either way. Now today, again, here's a candlestick close. Still, I mean, still the indecision, right? But you can see bear flag, right? Bear flag to the EMAs, bear flag to the EMAs. Now you got to see these overhead resistance that, let me go to the drawings, this 9 EMA, and then these EMAs here, the 50 and the 20, are going to be resistance. So now you want to see if price is going to be able to get above those moving average lines and continue upwards, and see if there's a 9 and 20 crossover and price gets above and the 9 pushes it back up, or if it's going to go and trade sideways, or if it'll reject off the EMAs and go back down. I mean, this is a bear flag, bear flag. You can see RSI was oversold, buyers came in. It is pointing upwards, so we'll see what happens. But you got to always watch the charts. Again, as you can tell, I've been showing you guys, you know, S&P, also Bitcoin lately. Just again, Bitcoin's a hot sector, lots of people talking about it, so I'm going to keep showing you guys, and as I keep showing it to you guys, it's doing exactly what I basically was showing you guys it was going to do. As you can see right now, textbook bear flag pattern, right? Flag pull down, consolidation to the EMAs, rejection. Flag pull down, consolidation to the EMAs, rejection. Flag pull down, consolidation to the EMAs. Now what's going to happen? This is a textbook. You can't even perfect a better bear flag than that. You can see it's right at the EMAs. Last time it got to this level, you can see it got above the 20, faked out people, and then it dropped. So now I got to see if it's going to go and if it's going to break and get above these EMAs and push back up, or if it's going to reject. You do see that there's a MACD crossover here, potentially bullish sign. Again, price got a long ways to go. You got to keep an eye on right up for that 10,000 marker. It's a big whole dollar amount. So, you know, maybe price will move towards that whole dollar, $10,000 amount. See what happens from there. But this is a textbook bear flag pattern. So now I'm going to go into making the watch list video for Monday, see what's happening, see if this we get some more potential plays. Still, you know, again, when the market gets in indecision mode, you know, there's consolidation, crazy things happen. I want to I want to show you guys something first before I get started. I want to show you guys here, we've been posting now 2 updates on our trade alerts. So I hope you are taking advantage of our trade alerts, guys, because the results that we've had we've only been doing the write-ups on the updates for this for about 2 weeks now. And, you know, not to brag, but the results are astounding. You'll see right here from the week ending 2/2, you'll see I break down every single trade that we make on our daily and our swing trade watch list. Some are better than others, obviously. Some have the daily ones get some really good ones. Some of the swing trade ones were kind of like, you know, 7 cents, 2 cents, 13 cents. Last week's ones were really good. You'll see this one was a loss over here. But you know, the good news is the losses, if you follow our strategy and keep really good risk management, is even the minor losses that we have, if a stock breaks above an area that we're calling out or below an area and then reverses and goes back and closes above that area, that's a potential place to put a stop to really minimize your losses, right? But then you'll start to see, some other really good ones right here, especially if you're buying options contracts in some of these. When a stock moves $1.32, that can be a lot depending on how many options contracts you get. I'm going to show you last week's, which was even better than this one. But technically, we had a 97.3 win percentage. So we only had one that went negative. Again, some of them didn't do anything, or they broke even, or they went down. Again, that would have been either a minimal loss if you had proper risk management strategy set up. But as you can see, it's easier to predict when the market's going in a direction. If you look at this one right here, you'll see over here, this one was, excuse me, 96.3 win percentage. But look at all of these massive gains, right? Last week, there was a lot of bearish ones that we put. Look at all these gains. So this is right here on Monday for the daily watch list. Look at over here in the swing trade. Look at all these incredible gains. If you had bought puts on some of these, one options contract, 100 shares, that would have been $734 off of one option contract. Look at all this money you would have made just by following our trade alert setups. Tuesday, again, some really good gains on the daily. Again, when you're day trading, 40 cents is an incredible, that's a great trade. You're looking for 10, 15, 20 cents. So look at all right here, 22 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents, 28 cents. You'll see continuation from some of the ones above, but also some newer ones. Look at all these incredible gains on the swing trade watch list from last week. Just at or below. That was taking the short side or the put side of the market. So when you see at or below, it means we're looking to take either the short side of the put side of the market. When you see at or above, you didn't see many of those last week, but at or above is potentially on the long side, right over here. Right here, look in the daily watch list. Look at these ones over here. Look at these great gains. 6 cents, 10 cents. This is kind of normal. You're going to get 6 cents, 10 cents, and then you're going to get a good one that breaks $1. You're going to see almost $2, 40 cents, 59 cents, 64 cents. These are incredible plays for you to make money. This swing trade one right here, $1.07. You buy 10 contracts of that. That's a $7 or $10,000. Thursday, as you can see, again, typical, right? A 6 cent, a 13 cent, couple in the 20s, a 30 something, it's 37 cents, 82 cents. Swing trade, $1.28, $3.41, $1.85. Those are really great money making plays. Friday, this was a crazy day. This was the bad day. I'm actually going to try to remind myself to not really put anything on the swing trade watch list for Fridays going into the weekend, but going into a weekend, it's again a much more of a crapshoot of what's going to happen. And as you can see, Friday had this crazy close right here on the SPX. This is a crazy volatile day right here. So this day right here, even on the ones that I put on here, I was still, look at this, I was only wrong on the watch list. 2 plays out of the entire week on a crazy volatile day. You'll see right here, kind of 1 cent, 5 cent. It's kind of basically break even, 8 cents. It's still a decent gain, but still, some of these had some decent gains. And if you had held through the stomach, I wouldn't have advised for it per se, but still wasn't negative on any of them. And actually, one had a really good gain. So again, over 96%, over 97% on our trade alerts, which is just phenomenal. So again, if you're not a member of our community yet, you can subscribe over here, and we're only $10 a month. Yeah, I just showed you all of those gains you could have made. You would have made that back on just one trade, just one, right? Never mind all the other ones that you would have actually made really great money on. So $10 a month or $100 a year, you would have paid your yearly membership on pretty much just one of any of those trades if you bought one options contract or even 100 shares on some of them, 100 or 1,000 shares. So that's how our membership works. And as you can see, we are killing it with the trade alerts. So take a look over there if you want to read up on them. But let's get into the watch list. Again, on our paid membership service, we do have a trading room. We do talk a lot about day trades in there, swing trades, but we do a lot of options as well. We don't talk a huge amount of options in the trade room, but we are sending out options alert each night. We're sending out like options chains. So like when I find something that's moving, I'll go into, I don't know if any of these would have an options chain. Probably not. Let me see here. Let's see if any of these do. Some of these don't. But my point being is at night, we're sending out the trade alerts. If you're not a member of our community yet, you're only really getting the watch list that I do at night. But our members are getting all of those alerts. They're getting the day trade ones, swing trade ones, and we're sending options chains as well. Obviously, take our options course, our free one on our website if you're not familiar with how to trade options yet. We recommend buying, if you are to take, first of all, we recommend paper trading in an account first until you feel comfortable. If you are to buy with real money, we do recommend purchasing options contracts that have high open interest and giving yourself enough time. So at least a couple months minimum out to expiration, pay a little bit more just to protect yourself. But yeah, so you're missing out big time if you're not a member yet with all of these alerts that are firing off. So, believe it or not, guys, I'm still getting this cough, this really bad one from a few weeks ago. My voice is still a little bit shaky, so forgive me if it's not going as well as I want it to. All right, so let's see if anything's looking a little bit better. We'll see what pops up. We're looking for stocks that either hold their highs on the day or hold their lows on the day for potential continuation up or potential continuation down. Again, we're teaching you guys the long side of the market as well as the short side. If you only take one side, it's extremely difficult to trade. If you're not a shorter, that's okay. You could always dip buy when a stock is selling off and finds a support level. Or if you want to learn shorting and stuff, obviously take our free shorting videos that are on our website and under our YouTube playlist, and take our free course on options course to take the put side of the market if you want to not short. So let's see if there's anything good. So far, nothing looking good. You sold that, really selling off at the end of the day there. Again, this could be one of those things again that where the market's still in decision mode, not looking great. Gotta see what happens. Let the plays come to us. Sometimes, as we've been saying to you guys, sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. And as you can see in a market like this, there's not a lot of great trades, at least on the long side. Lots of indecision. Market's got to choose a direction, either up or down. And it's very easy to trade a market when it's going up or going down, but when you get a very erratic one and it just goes really crazy, it's not easy to trade that type of market. And as you can see, there's just not many good plays. All the plays are like, you can see they're right near EMAs, indecision. We don't want to get you guys trapped on that. So you can see like the candles are not really good. The patterns aren't good. Candles are closing near EMAs. There might be a potential reversal, but you don't know because there's not showing like really bullish signs. That's why we use Trade Ideas Scanner. We use that every day for live market hours to find plays, because when there's stuff like this, you just don't know how to trade it. You don't want to just guess, right? You want to find what's actually running and moving. And as you can see, nothing's really moving here. So this is, again, our bullish scan. I'm going to go on the bearish scan. I like to show you guys this. Again, I could make videos and make them 10 or 15 minutes and just do it super quick on the watch list, but then you're not going to get in the psychology of what I'm trying to show you guys. You're not going to see this stuff. I'm going to ignore over it, and you won't notice that. The reason why I don't put a stock on like this on it is because, look, it's falling right here. It's creating a potential reversal, but it's bouncing off moving average lines. How do I trade this? Should I trade it long or short? There's no way to kind of confirm it. So if I skip over showing you this stuff, you're going to miss stuff like really important charts and patterns and why I am or I'm not putting stuff on the watch list. And this is exactly why, right? This is just happening over and over. I'm looking at all this stuff. Again, another one. Another pattern, look, falls, bear flag up, rejects off the 9 EMA, don't know how to trade that, right? It's not giving me a direction. So far, I don't see any of them. This one is holding its highs, which I definitely like. The problem is these EMAs, right? It's really close to the moving average lines. Might be reversing. This is great. If this is more of a bullish market, I would put this on the watch list, but I can't put it on right now because of this right there, right? Same thing with this one, another bear flag, right? Moving up, it's potentially a bullish sign, right? But it's rejecting off of the 20 EMA. I want to see it get above it, so I have to wait. This one's potentially bullish, right? This is a bullish sign here. Right here, it's holding its highs. But another sign is it's like right near its highs in this resistance. So it's at the yearly high. So I don't want to put that one on the watch list. I really love the pattern. I totally would. It may break. Maybe this one I would consider. Let me see. But see, it's got that yearly high. I don't like that because if it's getting right near that yearly high, it really doesn't have much room for it to go in an indecision market. Again, if this market was bullish, I'd put it on there. This one again, bear flag, right? Bear flag, rejecting off the 9 EMA, indecision. Can't put it on there. I don't know what it's going to do. Just messy. Everything's messy. This is all the bullish plays and everything is messy. This one's got some potential. Still some indecision. Don't really like it, and I don't know. The market, again, is in indecision mode. So I would, the way the market is setting up right now, I'm still going to be potentially more short bias right now just because of the way it's setting up. Over here, again, I'd consider this light on the volume, but just really choppy candles. It's nothing that's, that I'm loving. JMBA. Another one, this is potential. You could see, just draw a trend line here. So drawing kind of a trend line. Oh, come on. So this one has some potential to run up to maybe $9. You can see maybe a crossover coming. It is closing now above the moving average lines. Okay, so now this one, there's several reasons why I might like it a little bit more. It can get above here. You can see there's a gap between this 831 and this 909 marker. It did close above the moving average lines, potential crossover on MACD, potentially going up to fill the gap. So this one, JMBA, plus at 850, $half amount. I would put this one on at or above 850 as a potential bullish play. I got to watch this gap, see if the gap goes and wants to get filled, but that's got some potential. First one that I've seen yet for being on the bullish side. JMBA. Just make sure I put that right. Yep. Okay. See that? All this indecision right at the EMAs, right? I want to see price get above these moving average lines. Right now, it's all in the way at resistance. This one I like. CRNT, let's take a look. Right below a $half amount, closing above the moving average lines. Positive MACD crossover. And it's broaching a little bit overbought, which I don't necessarily like, but it might have another pop. 250 would be a great stop area. You know, if it breaks above 250 and can't get above it, probably get some resistance right below, right around that $3 range. So if it breaks 250, I'm going to put 249. If it breaks 249, might have some potential room to run. There are some bullish indicators, so you have to watch it. CRNT. Yeah, I don't like that one. And so that's it for the bullish ones. Let's see if there's any bearish plays that I like. I was surprised they actually got 2 of them on there. Let's see here. All right, let's see. There's actually less bearish plays. Look at this, right? A lot less. Indecision mode, not going to be many plays to look at, guys. So this one is, don't like it. It's right at its like yearly lows. Excuse me. It's below, right below $3. So close at $3. Let's see some support there at 285. It's kind of bearish. It's falling off. Oversold. Let's see how low it can go on the weekly. It's definitely got some room to drop. It's right at this base, this yearly base. I would take that one potentially bearish. Obviously, you can't get shares with Thinkorswim, but you probably could with interactive brokers. So with that one, let's see here. This one went down. I put that one on at or below $3. Using $3 would be a good stop. Oh, that's a 5-cent mover. I don't like those, so I'm not going to put that on. It's a 5-cent spread. I don't like putting 5-cent spreads on my watch list. I don't like those. So that one's a little bit bearish. You can see there's some support at that 175. It's out too close to the 200 SMA for me to take it short. There we go. This one I like. Let's see here. Now, this one is oversold. It has been falling. You can see some resistance right up here, right at that 200 SMA, right? You can see it's falling down here right to that $5 marker. Some more support down here. It is oversold. It has had a few red days. So this one's kind of tough. I would probably take this more on the short side, but it is a little bit oversold. However, this one you can play either way, at or below or at or above. So the market may be turning, we don't know. This one is selling off and it's at its base. It could fall at any moment. The indicators are very bearish. Let me take a look at the 1 hour. I mean, it's just heading downwards. It's not looking good. So this one I would do at or below 501. At or below 501 for potentially bearish. I mean, if this thing falls past $5, it could easily fall to this 450-ish area. You can see some support in these areas. Resistance right up in here. So, and PXLW is shortable with Thinkorswim. Obviously, got to watch the charts. ATOS, no. This one is heading downwards. Okay, so this one does have shares to short. Below a $0.50 or a whole dollar amount. You can see here. Let me just see if this is a 5-cent spread. Nice. Okay, so this one, it's got some bearish indicators. It is heading to oversold, but there is this gap down in this daily that it might want to head towards. No coincidence, right near that 200 SMA, right there, that black line. So this one I would put at or below 995. Do that. At or below. So it's got some room to fall right here. There's a gap down Definitely some room to fall to that 200 SMA. So it's got some room. I want to get ones that have room to run and go either up or down. Again, if you want to take the short side on some, these ones, luckily, we have a couple with Thinkorswim. But if not, Interactive Brokers is a good broker to short with. All right, CDR. No. It still could fall. It is, I mean, it's still falling. Let me see where it is on the weekly. I mean, this is just tanking. Man, this definitely has some room to fall, that's for sure. Down over here. Support areas. Let me see if this one, it is easy to borrow, so you can short it within Thinkorswim. You can see there is a little bit of a base right here at 140, at 420. The bulls kind of came back in and bought it up right here, but it rejected and failed. Might have some room to still go down. You can see some resistance right there, 450-ish. Am I going to put this one on? Let me look at the hourly. I mean, it's just tanking right now. If that 420 base falls, that could still fall. So I'm going to put CDR, I'm going to put at or below 427. That's probably a good stoppish area right there if it reverses at or below 427. Just like you want to be careful when a stock's overbought, you want to be careful when it's oversold for the buyers to come back in. But it's definitely one to keep an eye on. It might have a day or so, you know, could just easily, if this 420 base falls out, it could definitely drop, right? It's got some room to drop. So let me see, did I put that on there right? CDR at or below, yep. Okay. All right, couple more here. MGTI, this garbage stock. Look at this thing. Every time you want to put it on to potentially go bullish, it just goes bearish. Don't like it. Nope. And this one, let's see here. Potentially the 9, you can see the 9 and the 20 are starting to pinch. That's a bearish sign right here with this candlestick at 531, 512 here. Potentially heading down. I mean, the MACD's already got a bearish crossover. It's got some room to fall even down to this 50 SMA. Can't short it with Thinkorswim, but if you get Interactive Brokers, should be one to be able to short at or below 531. Perfect. So again, nothing great. Couple bullish, few potentially bearish, and that's not because our watch lists are bad, but because of this right here. Let me go back here. This is why, right? Nobody knows what the market's going to do. Huge sell-offs, bear flag to the EMAs, huge sell-off, bear flagging back to the EMAs, right really close to the 9 EMA and the 20. This could easily fall, or it could easily get back up. It's actually easier to fall than it would be to get back up. It's got a long ways to go. This price has to get above these moving average lines. So, you know, again, we don't know what the market's going to do, but it's got a better chance of falling now with the pattern being a bear flag than it does of being bullish. But we just got to watch the charts and see. Let me change the date over here to the 13th. Let me see here. Watch list to 13. And the swing trade one, guys, we do the swing trade watch list as well as the alerts for those that are paying members. So, yeah, let me show you guys. All right. So if you're not a member of our community yet on Facebook, make sure you come and join us. We're the Bullish Bears. We call ourselves Stock Market Community just to differentiate ourselves from our fan page. So make sure that you join our community over here on Facebook and also like and follow our fan page. The links are below to come and join us. If you haven't been over to our website yet, let me show you a few things. Again, we are the Bullish Bears. You can come over to our website and we have over $3,000 worth of free trading courses right here. This will really help you to get started with the stock market. If you're already a member of our community, then what you want to do is come over here as we have our trade room over here, and we have our Get Started tab right here. This right here is going to teach you how to get started in the stock market. So basically this tells you how to, number one, get started, but also number two, how to basically use our trade room and our trade alerts effectively. If you don't know how our trade alerts work, make sure that you come over here and read our trading alerts section. So again, we have trading alerts, trading room and trading alerts. We have day trading alerts, swing trade, and options, right? We send you the key areas of breakout areas of support and resistance. You need to determine when you're going to get into a stock or whether when you're going to get out of it. We're teaching you how to be self-sufficient traders, not to be reliant upon us. The easiest thing that we can do would be to give you a $10 a month service, have Dan and I get in the positions and pump one specific stock and make money off that. Look like heroes, showing our trade alerts going off, but also make a ton of money off of pumping up stocks in our community. But that's not what we're doing. We're giving you multiple areas and you can choose. We might be in a different stock than you might decide to go in, and your stock that you might choose to go, you may be having a better day than us. Maybe we did wrong technical analysis. Again, even the best traders in the world fail at trades. So we're giving you options and you're deciding whether you're going to trade them. So again, make sure you come and join our trading room, practice in there. Take 6 months or a year and practice trading. Again, we're only $10 per month. So literally you can, for the cost of an Amazon Prime membership over the year, you can come and learn trading and not blow up your trading account with all the pressure of having to make money, because most trading companies are going to charge you at least a couple thousand or more for courses to get started. They're going to charge you almost a car payment a month, anywhere from $150 to $300 a month. Just for a monthly service, depending whether you're getting on a day trading room or options alert service. You're going to basically get a car payment each month, and then you're going to have to spend a few $1,000s a month, which is like a down payment, or a few $1,000s to get started. It's like a down payment on a car and then a car payment each month. That's why most people panic and they want to try to make money in the stock market. With us, we're giving you the courses for free, and we're giving you the cost for $10 a month. That's like the cost of like a pack of Hanes socks at Walmart. That's how cheap we are. Again, we're not making it about the price. We're making it about community and helping as many people as we can. So we are a no pressure stock market community where you can just come and learn the stock market, and there's no pressure for you to make money. Take 6 months, take a year, take the next year, take our trading alerts, our trade room, and practice until you become a comfortable trader. It's that simple, guys. It's not hard. Practice. Don't blow up your trading account. Don't trade with real money until you get good successes trading. If you're not getting good successes trading, don't trade with real money and lose money. It's very simple. We try to make it very simple for you guys. So again, you can subscribe right over here, or the link is below. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, click the notification bell, watch our massive amounts of videos on our YouTube as well. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.